Hi everyone, my name is Daryush Shokof. For the people who don't know me, which means everybody on planet Earth. I'm an artist and I make movies. Right now I am in Berlin, Germany, at the studios of GMG, the ART4galleryTV studios, my partners. And very happy to be with them. The GMG ART4galleryTV introduces and manages my artworks worldwide and also merchandises my artworks. What is my artwork? For those who don't know it, which includes, again, the whole world, I've been doing arts for over 35 years, and I founded a movement in reference to the arts called Maximalism, 1990 in Galerie Juliane Schulze in Cologne, Germany, which has a manifest and a way of thinking and a way of doing arts. I'm proud to be a part of the society of wonderful artists right now in the whole world that identify themselves as maximalists, and proud to be one of them. Today I speak with you about the artworks that I am presenting through GMG, and also that artwork, or the artwork that is called ART4+, which is to be presented in New York City, an auction for a conceptual sculpture, series of 4 sculptures, a conceptual artwork to be exhibited and auctioned in New York City on September 11, 2018. What I'm doing right now with GMG currently in Berlin is that they would be accumulating and cooperating with my other partners worldwide to merchandise my artworks internationally, and that would be the prints, that would be the artworks themselves as well, and also includes exhibitions with the other associates, which makes me not only happy but also proud, because not only they are great people, I know them, they are professional as well. And I invite good artists, all artists, whoever who does have a unique way of creating art to join this wonderful community and contact the GMG by themselves. We had already a radio interview about the ART4+ here at the studios of GMG about a month ago with Los Angeles, which would be aired, I guess, in a week from now, in collaboration and in cooperation with the GMG group media, or media group. Today I am creating and fixing and preparing a bit of damaged artworks that I have right now in the studios here. We might just walk through the halls and we could probably see how I work on the damaged works that are called poison works. Those poison works were a series of works that I did in 2014, which were consisting of paintings that were called poison paintings or poison artworks, and they were exaggerated or over-dimensional pieces, fragments of all poisonous elements on planet Earth, like fish, like plants, or what have you. But the additional element to the poisonous works, other than just painting it, was that I actually used a tiny element of each poison from each poisonous element, injected them on to the painting, a dot that only I knew, and only I know where these dots are. So if anyone would have touched these specific dots, it would kill you in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, from the fish to the plants or snakes or whatever, what have you. For me, it was a conceptual artwork to show, or my expression of how dearly and how beautifully life itself is. These paintings as well could kill you, just like life itself, which is guaranteed with all its beauty. One day it comes to an end. There are about 28 poison works in existence, and they would be also included in an exhibition, again with a retrospective this year, alongside 13 commandments, which are 13 stones. The 13 commandments are 13 words, a word on each stone. The stones are each about 160 centimeters high, about 10 centimeters wide, and about 1 meter, 10 centimeters thick and about 1 meter wide, and each one weighs a ton. And no one knows what these words are until the day of the exhibition. We will know what the 13 words of the 13 commandments, my commandments, are, which I can only tell you they are not to be compromised. There is no compromise with these 13 commandments. When you know what they are, they will stay forever. This is also, I have a conversation and would be most probably also with affiliation and cooperation with the GMG Media Group. Back to the Art4 of the Art4 Plus, which is right now labeled as the most valuable piece of artwork ever in the history, are 4 seesaws, each about 8 meters long, made of heavy metal. On one side of each seesaw, we will have an unknown, small, very unknown element, different elements. So we have 4 different elements that are very small. But on the other sides of the seesaws, on each side of the other sides, we have $1 billion cash, formed in the form of a pyramid. So we have $4 billion of an artwork automatically at a minimum value, not counting the price of, or the cost of the sculptures or the small elements on the other sides. Again, no one knows what the nature of these elements are except myself until the day of the auction. And I think the mystery about the sculpture or this conceptual artwork that attracted or does attract people is that those small elements are both more valuable and also heavier than all that cash on the other side. So we will wait until the date of the auction to find out what the first element is. The Art4 Plus will be in New York City for 4 years. Each year will reveal one of the elements, and the whole world can start guessing what these 4 elements are from the day of the exhibition and the auction. And each year will reveal one element. So it will take 4 years for the world to know what these 4 elements are. The lucky person who guesses right, it's by itself has become a campaign called Guess for 4. The one lucky person who guesses right will get $4 million US. And I think each person would bet only $1 to guess what these 4 elements are. I love to see what the accumulation and the combination of all these works would be exhibited through the channels, TV channels, and the media possibilities of GMG, in accordance to what we do also with the USA. That is the main presentation also of my films, which at the moment is in Los Angeles, working on one of the film projects that I have called Vegetarian Dracula. The Vegetarian Dracula is right now contracted with my wonderful film management in Hollywood studios, Chico Bennett and Daryush Shokof, my brother, who would have this wonderful story first told to the wonderful kids in form of animation to begin with, and then hopefully by 2020 I would be able to also make the movie called Vegetarian Dracula. Up until then, I would love to see and be the witness to the exhibition and auction of Art4 and see how the fate of that exhibition would conclude. I thank you so much for having taken the time to have listened to me. I guess from now on we go back to the studios. Just take a look at what I do now. I made a mess in order to clean all the damaged works. There are about 2 or 3 of them in the studios. And in between I could also show you the wonderful studios we have here at GMH.